Today I would like to tell you 10 short talk. Short talk number 1. First, the speaker announced a careless man started a 520 career process flight not far from the town of White River, New York, and he finds were 75% under control on Wednesday, and it has cost close to $1 million so far to fly the fire. Then he said a spokesperson for the fire department said the cause were a smoke, who threw his cigarette out his car window, and the fire started in the state park and destroyed campground and recreational area there. Next, he told park visitors, including a group of Boy Scouts, took shelter in town, and the fire also threatened houses outside of White River. After that, he announced 500 people had to flee their homes at the height of the fire Monday night, and firefighters were able to save that area. Finally, he told authorities has said the fire should be completely put out by that day. Short talk number 2. First, the speaker announced they were changing their name. However, they were keeping their promise. Next, he says for decades, Villa Hospitals has been providing low income and Indonesian people with the highest quality medical care, and it's time to create a specially identified so people will recognize what they do. After that, he supposed that worldwide they were changing the name of that facility to the Ambassador Hospital. Finally, he explained, inspired by the work of the great Dr. Scratcher, and they had to renew their commitment to excellence and quality, offering more services and setting new standards for medical treatment. The Ambassador Hospital, another name for Bosphorus Road. Short talk number 3. First, the speaker introduced Fuji House, was a Japanese restaurant for wonderful formats and steak. Next, he said the restaurant specialized in seafood and its sushi were the best people could find anywhere, and it also offered this delicious tempura, several steak chicken dish, and a wonderful sweet and shrimp pork, and the restaurant served a variety of vegetarian dishes too, and all the dishes are moderately priced. After that, he announced Fuji House were open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. It's open early for breakfast on Sundays and Sunday more only. A delicious and reasonably priced business lunch special is available on Monday through Friday. Finally, he spoke, if people like traditional Japanese cooking with a model diet, visit Fuji House. Short talk number 4. First, the speaker thanked all people for coming to this meeting, and he says it's worth time for them to select the employee of the year. Next, he told his assistant were passing out ballot sheet, and he suggested using one to write down the name of the people choice for employee of the year, and considering someone who they feel has given 110% of him or herself during this birthday. After that, he spoke their choice should be someone who was not only a very hard worker, but is also someone who worked kind, friendly and helpful. Finally, he reminded, in case they had forgotten, let him reminded that the winner would receive a $1,000 cash prize and 1 week vacation for two in the Bahamas. Short talk number 5. First, the speaker introduced himself, and he said he would be there by that morning at the tour to the ruins of Machu Picchu. Next, he hoped everyone was wearing comfortable shoes because they would be climbing up and down a great deal and covering a lot of ground during that tour. After that, he announced they would start their work at the main grave of the city, where they would see the Temple of the Sun, and finish at the main plaza, which they would see in the distance behind him. Finally, he asked that they all stay close together as they proceed. And don't worry, he would give them plenty of time to ask questions and take pictures at two different stops. Short talk number 6. First, the speaker introduced herself and her phone number. Next, he said she was returning a call from Mr. Max Anderson Anderson because she couldn't get his name when he left his message. After that, he showed her address in 3647 Delaware Land. That's 3647 Delaware Land. And she started being sure to put less because they were able to Delaware Road and the Delaware Cycle. Finally, he said if Dr. Anderson had any further questions, he may call her after 3 that afternoon. Short talk number 7. First, the speaker introduced the local news. Next, he said residents of Monroe County were still without power. The heavy rains and strong winds that swept through the country the night before tore down power lines and left 150,000 residents without electricity. After that, he told work crew had been working all night to restore power, but the winds, which remained strong, were making their work difficult. Finally, he exposed the power company expects that the western part of the country will be able to turn on their lights this evening, but the rest of the country will be lucky to have electricity by the following night. Short talk number 8. First, the speaker announced that the last for Phoenix Center would open the first of the month, November 1st. Next, he told that their year-long renovation were complete and to celebrate, and were offering free orientation session for the citizens of their community. After that, he started coming and seeing our 40,000 square foot complex, taking a swim in the Olympic-sized pool, playing a round of golf and their championship golf course, climbing on their 60-foot rock wall. Finally, he said for the little limit time, they were offering 2 for 1 memberships, and he started bringing a friend, uh, bringing a friend to their oration session, and he supposed if one of them signed up, the other would receive a club membership free. Short talk number 9. First, the speaker got all passenger attention for Spring Day, and he announced the 10:30 train to Spring Day would begin boarding in 5 minutes. Reservation was required for that train. Next, he stated all passengers for Spring Day going to track 15, and he said passengers with small children would be allowed to board first. After that, he started checking their luggage, and each passenger were allowed to take only a small bag on the train. Finally, he exposed all other items, including large suitcases, boxes, bags, musical instruments, and pets must be checked in the budget office. Short talk number 10. First, the speaker welcomed to the first lecture in their series, The Wonders of Nature, and he introduced a variety of interesting topics such as insect life, exotic plants, research ecology, life in the ocean, and more. Next, he said he had a number of interesting speakers lined up, and he introduced practical models who would tell them about exotic butterflies of Central America. After that, he told before taking, Little Mo would show them a video taken on her recent trip to Central America. Finally, he announced all the wonderful butterfly photos they show on display would be on sale at the end of the talk, and all proceeds would go to save the butterfly fund. Thank you for listening.